Courage. Mishima, the world is too big for you to control. Leave it all to me. You can just die.
Every EVO, we get lots of devs making announcements for our favorite games. So I thought it would be fun to make a bingo card with all my predictions. Maybe even treat myself to something nice if I win. I've been craving some Choco Tacos, so maybe I'll get some of that. Anyways, let's start first with the essentials. Rollback netcode. SNK's King of Fighters 15, Arc System Works Guilty Gear Strive, and French Bread's Melty Blood Type Lumina all show the importance of good netcode in modern fighting games. Not only that, older games such as Guilty Gear XX and Blade Blue have also been receiving the blessed updates. With all the success and great reviews these games have been receiving, I'm quite sure games such as Dragon Ball FighterZ, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Guilty Gear Xrd, and Under Night in Birth would all get rollback. They certainly won't be making the same mistake a certain remake is doing. Can you imagine re-releasing a game with new characters and updates but no rollback? Speaking of mistakes, Mr. H will probably admit that whatever system that Tekken 7 is using is not actually rollback, or at least not implemented in a way that makes the player experience better. But to compensate, they are going to implement an even better system. Something so amazing that it would make Guilty Gear Strive's netcode feel like margarine compared to its buttery smooth online. Absorb netcode. This is the new tech used in the re-release of Virtua Fighter 5, and I would be really excited to see its usage in Tekken. Alright, it's time for character announcements. For Dragon Ball FighterZ, I think we exhausted all the Saiyajins, and by this time, I think Masako Nozawa is probably trying to prevent herself from getting into the next tax bracket from all the work she's getting from this game. So with that, I predict lunch. A girl from the earlier arcs of Dragon Ball who seems normal at first, until sneezing turns into a hyper-aggressive gun-toting maniac. I think it'll be neat if she has a random chance of sneezing that will switch her from one personality to the other. Second prediction will be for Melty Blood Type Lumina. I'm guessing that we're going to get Neko Arc, everyone's favorite poop post character.
Hey! Hey, listen!
What? Wait, really? You know, I wasn't really serious. I mean, are you telling me that we got a joke and another guest character this early in the game's life cycle? Well, I guess my predictions are that good. Well, if that's the case, I have to replace this one with my third and last prediction. Metal Slug's Alien in King of Fighters 15. For our fighting games, but not so fighting game related predictions, we got three strong contenders. First one is the trend that is sweeping the gaming sphere. NFTs. I think Capcom is going to release NFTs along with Street Fighter 6. This would be an exciting prospect as it would allow us to own art, such as Fortnite Guile and Marvel Infinite Chun-Li. For another Capcom prediction, I think they will announce another fighting game spin-off. In 2019, we got Teppen, a mobile game where you can collect cards of your favorite characters, then battle other people with them. This year, I think we'll get Teppan, a cooking game simulator where you fight rivals over an iron griddle, and perhaps for the first time, we'll be able to use salt as a direct method of attack. For the last one, I think SNK will attempt to relaunch one of their most ambitious titles, the King of Fighters for Girls. But this time around, they're going to rebrand it to the King of Fighters for Everyone, where they will let players date any character in the SNK franchise. I think they have learned from their initial failure and will create an all-inclusive environment to which players can enjoy regardless of their gender and orientation. Alright, we got one more left. the centerpiece. I've been saving this up for a new game prediction. This is one of my favorite fighting games of all time, and I hope they announce a sequel. That game will be Dong Dong Never Dies.